You're also great buddies with Giselle's bestie, Cal, right?
Yes, I am.
Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent. All right. What's that connection?
So, I'm a hairdresser as well, or cosmetologist. I don't say that anymore. I was a cosmetologist. I still am a cosmetologist. And Cal's a cosmetologist as well. He owned a hair salon, so he pretty much mentorship. I've known him since I was 18 years old. Whenever I was coming up in hair, he always would advise me on how to build my book of business. He's great.
Who else did you find yourself getting close to during filming?
I love Candyland. Love me some Candyland. I love me some Karen, honey. I love me some Karen, okay?
I love you too, Kay.
I love me some Robin. I love me some I Don't Give a F Robin. I love me some Giselle. I really love the girls.
That's great. Brianna from Philadelphia said, it does kind of look like Wendy brought Kay on the show and left her for dead. Literally, it's your friend's first cast trip and you're not going to check on her when she's sick?
Ash, is it single use? Oh, great. Okay.
So who is sharing the room? I'm not sharing with Kiana.
M. Hudson on Vulture said, so why did Wendy say so emphatically she wasn't sharing a room with Kiana? That's your friend. Is she supposed to share with a relative?
Okay, this is my thing with the room.
Okay.
None of us had to share a room. We all had our own room.
Okay.
So why would I share?
Say no more.
Yes.
Say no more.
That's not what happened. We didn't know we were gonna.
At that point, we didn't know
No.
that everyone was stable.
Yeah.
Kay, did that bother you?
It did. It did bother me in the moment. So I did genuinely appreciate Giselle coming and saying, hey, girl, you okay? I didn't even think in the moment, like, nobody checked up on me.
I was just concerned, because how do you feel? We got here
I
and...
know, I almost did a croak on y'all, but no, I'm honestly, I'm fine. Thank you, because nobody else gave a damn about me today.
It's strategic.
Do you think it was strategic?
Yes.
No.
Why was it strategic?
I think that a lot of what Giselle does, that wasn't about Kiana.
Okay.
It was about making Candace and Wendy look like bad friends.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, come on.
I don't appreciate that because I knew that Kay was sick. So I went and checked on her. To say that I checked on her to be strategic is ridiculous.
Well, Wendy, every year we see you embark on a new endeavor, from
Lord.
teaching to candles, restaurants, and now a talk show, and a family weed empire. Have you finally found your niche? Or will this one fizzle out like a one-wick candle in the wind?
Y'all so shady.
These are shady. I did not write them. I recuse myself. Take a look.
actually kind of good.
I am a multi-hyphenate. I am a mom, a wife, a professor, an author, entrepreneur, a talk show host. I can be many things. I am starting my own talk show.
Right, that's right.
And people need to know.
Sure, we're pointing to the next generation as well.
Jodeci or Boys to Men?
My show vibrates really high, so if people are not at an intellectual level to receive it, may not be for them.
Then if you vibrate so high, why are you so quick to call somebody so slow?
And because you're slow.
Jeremiah does have special education, that's just not a word that you use.
Not taking up for Wendy, but I do know her to be a compassionate person.
Flare the fuck up.
I'm clearing it up, bitch. What the fuck you talking about?
I feel like y'all can work it out.
Do you know who I want to work it out with? I want to work it out with Mia.
This is Deflection 101.
I want to talk to Mia. Who'd you call dumb and stupid? You want to talk to her? Oh, okay.
Okay, you've made it clear that you're a multi-hyphenate.
Yes.
You released your talk show on your YouTube channel, Mazel Tov.
Oh,
How's it
thank
going?
you. It's going well, but it has been difficult. It's actually harder than I thought it would be.
Did you wind up staying on budget?
For the pilot, I went over budget.
Okay. The show is different than the pilot,
Yes,
I think. It's
yes.
more of a monologue to camera.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you decide to go in a different direction based on the pilot?
Not necessarily. I felt that I knew that I would not, because it's a one-man show, so to speak, I don't have the capacity to be able to book people for every single episode.
Right.
And I didn't want me to be held back because I don't have the guests that I want.
But you booked Destiny's Child.
I did. I booked
you did.
Latavia Roberson
Yes,
from
that
Destiny's
was so
Child.
cool.
That
Yeah.
was very big, and I was like, I can't believe this is happening.
I will say, Wendy, I love the name Happy Eddie and how
Aw.
Eddie kind of took it back from Deborah. How is the weed business going?
The weed business is going great for Eddie. He partners with a big Maryland distributor, and he just did a Black History Month pop-up tour.
Great.
And it was
Are there a lot of Black-owned weed businesses?
There's not.
Great.
There's
Oh,
not. So,
good.
you know, he's done that.
Right. How often do you and Eddie partake in the inventory?
Let me tell you something.
You know, you're not supposed to dig into your own
You're
stash.
not supposed to.
No.
But every time he goes to, so look, I didn't know this. I didn't know if you have your own brand,
Yeah.
you get like a serious discount.
Okay.
So every time he goes to a pop-up, he comes home with like bags.
Oh, my
So all that
God.
to say,
We need to go to Wendy's house.
I know. So all that to say, I don't partake as much, but I am always the first in line to do a trial of new products.
Oh, good. Your mom is very religious. What does she think about Eddie being the weed man?
You know, at the end of the day, my mom is very religious, but she's also very Nigerian. So as long as he has his degrees, which he does
Okay.
have, and he's accomplished, she's open to any endeavor as long as it does not risk his life or others.
Florence from Minneapolis said, Wendy, I applaud you for wanting to be an entrepreneur, but it's getting ridiculous. Pick one thing and stick to it. What happened to the candles?
Only Home Essentials still exists. We ship out orders every single day, so that's still
Are
happening.
you still teaching too?
I still teach, but I think this will be my last.
Really?
My daughter is turning 5. She's going to kindergarten. My oldest son is going to middle school, and I've missed out on pivotal moments in their lives.
Yeah.
And so this semester, I'm like, I think this is going to be it.
Oh, well, that's good.
I just want to enjoy them. I don't
That's
want to miss
good.
out on moments of their lives. And I have, and it hurts that I have. It really hurts.
Yeah, I can
Wow, you're
understand
making
that.
me rethink some stuff. Marie from Boston said, Wendy, why did we just find out you were Catholic this year? You never mentioned it before, and then suddenly you were talking about it all season.
I've always been Catholic. Catholicism is
I would assume so.
Yeah, Catholicism isn't something you just become. And you know, when my kids were doing their communion, what I thought was cute was they flashed my first communion pictures. So I've been Catholic since birth. That's not anything new.
We got a lot of comments about you calling Mia slow. Victoria from Detroit said, Wendy, I think it was a little cruel of you to call her slow, especially as an educator and someone who talks about female empowerment.
Me is the same person who said living in North Carolina and Maryland was a bi-coastal lifestyle.
We are so bi-coastal. I work across the East Coast.
Charlotte and
like-
Maryland are in the same coast.
Well, you know, same thing.
I just think that we have to be mindful of buzzwords.
Okay.
You know.
Missy from Providence, Rhode Island said, Wendy, you like to hold yourself and others to a high standard, but you can go just as low as anyone on the cast, calling Mia slow and calling Nneka a crackhead. Why say that?
Well, with the crackhead comment, I was being encountered with the constant comments towards my mother of a witch. However, I apologize for calling you a crackhead.
She also calls me a pathological liar.
Mia, you lie all the time.
You
Mia,
lie.
come on. Mia,
Okay.
you a liar. You walking around.
Did you call Mia be lying?
Yes, I said Mia's name is Mia be lying.
Candace be crying.
She does.
Candace be crying.
Okay.